Shows have been great so far. We played Perth first.
How's that?
That's probably the most like punk rock gig I've done in a while.
Yeah, like kind of things being unplugged and things going wrong, but it was kind of like that to a certain extent. And it was really trashy and really loud and really kind of noisy, and it was good. The crowd were absolutely up for it. So.
Yeah, and then Sydney, you've done Sydney, no?
Sydney, we did that yesterday, and I kind of split my head a little bit on the drum cymbal.
Being punk rock again.
Yeah, the crowd at Sydney were a bit more London based, I think. In a bit of a dressing down. They were just during the set, I was like, don't be a London crowd.
But I find the same with Sydney. People just stand there, like, come on, people, dance.
Travel across the fucking world, come play to you, bastards.
It got way better.
I think there's some crowds where like they go crazy for like 4 songs and then the rest of it kind of a bit.
Yeah, they went crazy for the hits. Whereas in Perth they were just going crazy for the whole thing. At the moment it kind of feels like everything's really kicking off. The album came out September last year, and it's selling more records now than we were when it first came out. In England, it's we have kind of like the young kids on the front row, and then they get older the further back it goes. And it's like, it's kind of, I think we kind of have got a pretty diverse crowd.
Plans for next album?
And we've got like a few sketches on a laptop that have been sort of pieced together while we've been on the road. We way prefer writing music in the studio and getting together and trying to do something a bit more organic than just tapping away on keys.
On an airplane.
It's just.
Kiss of Life ended up taking us like 5 months to complete or something. So
wow.
So
just because
we're touring constantly, and so hopefully it won't take that long. It just illustrates that basically it doesn't happen on the road for us.
You keep touring,
I'm a dead man.
I think it's kind of a symptom of like how our campaign has gone. Some bands start off with their album doing, shooting up the charts, then disappearing, and then it gradually loses momentum. Ours seems to have kind of gained momentum as it rolls
Yeah,
along.
and it's like sort of, as soon as people really start paying attention, it's like, I've toured this album along.
I've got sick of these songs.
We're not sick of the songs, but it's like, I have heard Paris every night for practically the last 2.5 years.
Yeah, true.
It's just like, maybe.
So how'd that song come about?
It was written and recorded in like a night. Yeah.
So that's the flip side.
Yeah.
The gems.
Yeah, it was kind of. One of those really simple sort of ideas that kind of worked. I really like simple pop music. I think the simpler it is, kind of the better it is, the catchier it is, and the more effective it is. When we were doing Jump in the Pool, we were kind of experimenting with like sort of samba.
We kind of didn't really. It was more like it just somehow ended up as sounding really samba.
Well, I think we saw that there was like a YouTube clip.
Oh yeah.
Of like a club in. It's actually Peruvian. It's like festio music, not even samba. It was like someone had filmed the inside of this club, and it was just these 2 samba girls, the samba dancers dancing with this small batteria of drummers, and like just everyone in the club just going absolutely nuts. Yeah, and I was like, wow, this is kind of really interesting party music, and it's not just like 4/4 and style stuff. And the Kids Are Live, we actually thought, let's get a whole proper battery, like a samba battery in, and record them and just go all out and see how it sounds.
Did you guys film that? Because it's definitely not England, is it?
Ibiza.
Cool.
Yeah, it's funny. It was next to a nudist beach as well. There was this one naked man who was just in the sea, waving his arms about, sort of about thigh deep in water.
Sort of worshipping some god.
Yeah.
We're going to do a split 12-inch with a group called Holy Ghost from New York, who are really good. They're on DFA Records. It's like really good, catchy disco. It's got really strong vocals and strong hooks. And yeah, we're going to have they're going to cover one of our songs and we're going to cover one of their tracks. So yeah, just instead of doing like a remix of each other, which is a bit boring.
That's awesome.
Yeah. Hello, you're with Friendly Fires and you're watching Speaker TV.
Hello.